and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, November 14th, 2025 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is, by paying my attention and evolving my shadow, I can change my life. So, I think this is part of the work of Scorpio season, is recognizing how important the shadow process is to the overall alchemy process of your life and of anything. When we cannot acknowledge our shadow, when we like to hide it, brush it under the rug, tuck it behind the sofa, shove it deep down on inside, it has hidden power. It sounds weird, but just go with it. Hidden power over our vibrational energy, over our thoughts, over our unconscious, and our unconscious is a big part of what creates in our world. So when we make our shadow conscious, and when we pay our attention to it, and when we do the work in shifting, evolving these things that we've had festering, hidden away, sometimes it's even hidden from us, or we can't see it accurately. But when we do this work, it can help shift and change things in our world. So I encourage, as we are in our last basically week of Sun in Scorpio, to be present for the discomfort, for the things in yourself that you may not like, and you may find gold in these places, but at the very least, in working and shifting it, it will shift your life. So here we are in our last revolution evolution day of Sun in Scorpio. We have the sun at 22 degrees, so it is that revolution evolution energy, and it's also that master degree energy. And we've got the moon in Virgo on our side. So the moon in Virgo is definitely willing to do the work. The moon in Virgo is like, yes, there's this thing and this thing and this thing, and that might be the shadow too, right? Perfectionism, or the pretense of perfectionism, or the pretense everything's under control. Sometimes that's the shadow that needs to be acknowledged. So be aware of that. We start the day with the sun and the moon in connection. So sun in Scorpio, moon in Virgo. So just like I said yesterday, this energy is great at detecting. It's great at figuring out what's going on underneath. It's great at having aha insights. Oracle card today, a clockwork pumpkin, is about a wonderful idea or the aha moment. So moon in Virgo, sun in Scorpio is definitely helping us in this experience. Now, I just want to say, is like moon in Virgo gives us focus. Just don't get stuck in that one lineup focus. Be willing to move and shift. That's part of the energy of Virgo, is mutability, the ability to change. Scorpio is a fixed sign. It can get stuck, right? We know we can get stuck in those Scorpio vibes. We can get stuck in the muck kind of energy. But Virgo can also get a little bit fixated. It's focus, or is it fixation? Which one is it? It's both. So this is a call, the moment-to-moment card, to shift your energy around a little, move around a little bit in this, even work on changing your focus. Mercury, which rules the sign of Virgo, is in Sagittarius, and it's retrograde. So it's a great time to kind of play with your mind. Is this true? What do I feel around this? How could I feel better around this? Just play with these energies and see where that mutability, where that shiftability can happen. The moon in Virgo is also connecting into Jupiter. So Jupiter, now retrograde in the sign of Cancer, helping us feel our way through all of the things. So this could have you fixating on the feelings. It could have you digging a little deeper into your feelings. I did a feelings class, I don't know, maybe it was like 3 years ago. It's one of my favorite classes that I did, and I'm wanting to put it out there for anybody who wants to like rewatch it. I think understanding how we feel things, which is beyond your moon sign, by the way, how we feel things astrologically can be really helpful in having us process through what we need to process through. So the moon in Virgo is bringing its fixation, it's bringing the focus to the feeling energy a little bit later. And right around the same time, we're actually connecting into Saturn. Saturn also retrograde in Pisces. So you might be feeling things relevant to this time, space, place. But because Jupiter is in the sign of Cancer, which can take us back to like our roots and our ancestors, and we have Saturn also connecting in, you may not know. You may be like, I'm feeling this feeling and I don't know where it's coming from. I can't tell you how much of my life I've had stuff like that happen. And it turns out I was processing family members' things, or I was processing past life stuff. Do we have to know? No, you do not have to know. But sometimes if you listen, the information makes itself clear. It makes its way so that you can understand what's going on. But just be aware, these energies are definitely processing. We're having to feel our way through, and we've got the receptivity card. So honor your feels as we move through this. It is definitely going to be a moment-to-moment thing. It's not an all-day sort of like, ugh, I'm in the feelings. I'm just stuck here. I mean, I'm not saying that none of you are going to experience that, but it really doesn't have to be that way. So stand in the rain, dance in the rain when you have to. But again, realize these energies are shifting. And I think part of the celebration is even just celebrating our ability to feel, and that our feelings show us where we are at in regards to anything. Now we have this again. This is the mental card. It's the 10 of Swords, but we had this earlier this week. So there might be some of the rah feelings, but it's reminding us to stay connected to our innocence, to our heart. Now, I also feel like there's some fierceness and fun in these energies. We've got a lion, we've got the tiger working on our focus, but we've also still got Lilith hanging out with Venus. And I feel like Lilith is definitely a wild cat or a wild wolf kind of an energy. And so part of working through this, and maybe even part of your shadow, part of the yin shadow, is what is your primal wolf, tiger, lion, panda bear? What is your wild primal animal? What is the animal in you? What is that animal wanting to come out and express? So be in tune with that, because again, that can reveal some of these deeper shadow energies to be aware of. So, I'm going to do as suggested, but I'm going to record in advance because I like my little break time. So I'm going to record for Saturday and Sunday, but I'm going to do it today so I get my little break, see how it goes. But do remember to comment your name if you would like to be added to the clearing giveaway. I am contemplating doing mini clearings because people are like wanting a sample. So if you're interested in that, let me know. And I'm also contemplating, again, releasing the emotions class, like putting it together as a thing, because it was just really powerful, I think, and really helpful. And I refer back to it when talking to my friends about their emotions all the time. So reach out if you're curious about any of that, and go check out the Oracle card of the day, which I'm going to go record now. Have a beautiful day. Let me know about any of those things. You can always book a reading as well, or a clearing. And the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and may your guiding light be strong, and know that you can trust the process. Namaste.